Welcome, travelers, to the Deck of Many Tales podcast, where stories unfold with every draw of the card and the dice guide our fate. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Whether you're a seasoned hero or just stepping into the world of Tabletop Tales, we're thrilled to have you at our table. If you're enjoying the journey, be sure to connect with us. You can join our party on Discord, find exclusive updates and content on our website, and follow us on all of our socials to stay up to date with all of our quests, chaos, and crits. Now, gather your gear, ready your spells, and let's get into the story. Previously on the Deck of Many Tales, the party arrived at the Smiling Sword Inn, where a drinking contest was had. A whirlwind gnome bartender kept the drinks flowing. Vega got loud, again, and the group laughed, drank, and eventually made their way to Mel's estate. There, the boys started brawling in the garden. Vega threw a punch, Nero caught it barehanded, the fountain shattered, and Eimira texted Nero for help. Inside, Melody found her grandfather's study torn apart, papers scattered, nothing missing, just destruction. Nero arrived shortly after, fixed the fountain, and Mel's family returned. Tired and overwhelmed, Mel barely made it through the conversation with her mother before passing out. Dinner was quiet, and Rue and Vega stayed behind while the others headed home. Eimira, responding to a text from her mother, returned to the family estate for what should have been a dinner. Her mother, cold and exacting, brought up her twin sister, and then stripped Eimira of everything: her name, her legacy, her connection to Nero. She mentioned that maybe she should have taken better care of her sister. Now disowned and dismissed, Eimira shattered her plate and walked out. On the gate of the estate, a note read, "Should you need me, I'm here." Signed N with a number that she did not recognize. Later, bow in hand, she walked the coast and found a voice there, ancient and unknown, telling her to call it the First. Later on, Ikaro found solitude on a balcony, where Monira joined him to talk faith, the Primus, and, oddly, her party life. Somewhere between philosophy and vulnerability, they found quiet. Back in the dorms, Melody offered to cook for Eimira a simple and warm soup, and that night, Eimira began workshopping something new, a name of her own.
You know that the ball is coming up later in the night, and you all have pretty much the whole day to prepare, get ready, get all of your affections in order. So with that being said, it is now the morning. What would you all like to do? We'll say it's around 9 a.m.
You forgot to say that Eimira shot arrows into the sea as far as they could go.
I'm getting a little concerned about the amount of arrows that I keep firing that don't reappear.
Don't come back.
I'm hoping
It's
at the
fine.
very end, when
I'm
we're
sure
fighting the
you're right.
BBEG, just fucking thousands of arrows come out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, that's where that one went.
That would be pretty cool.
Mhm. Who knows?
So we're feeling it. Wait, what did I say that I was gonna do? I was gonna do something. Like crazy. I was gonna get up. I don't remember what I was gonna do like that.
I was gonna get up.
I was gonna get up early.
I mean, yeah, Ikaro's probably
I don't
getting
remember.
up early because he needs to figure out clothing. Like,
You get up early, and you kind of first thing you do is check your closet. You do have some standard uniform attire that is available to you. It's not uncommon to wear this. A lot of people do. Usually, people who don't want to spend the time or the effort it takes to doll up, so to speak.
I mean, I could. There is a very nice dress uniform there. I think I'll just go hang out. No, I think he's probably going to go looking for something. Like, I could wear this.
Okay.
I'm not going to. But I need to figure out the money situation.
I got bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah. as students and Vena or new Vena who have not gone on any missions, you all are pretty cash poor. I'd say all of you
Calling us poor.
don't have more than 10 gold to your name.
Ugh. Could only buy like one banana with that.
Yeah. Eimira, you have 0 gold to your name right now.
How much could it cost, right?
You and I had also discussed before that Mel had 20 from her family.
Mel has yes, because your family does have the shop, and they do give you a small stipend for that. So
I got
Mel,
8.
you have 20. Eimira, you have 0. The rest of you have 10.
Oh, good. I have money then.
Yeah, I'll say you all have 10 to start.
Cute.
Bless.
So
All
you
right.
are going out for an outfit? Girls?
Yes. I'm going to go shopping,
All right.
I think.
Uh,
Which is basically going to be wandering along until I find a window that has clothes in it.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Oh, God. Survival. Where are you? There you are. So I rolled an 18 on survival.
Nice.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Impressive.
Yeah, you can
Survive the
find a
Gucci store.
fucking shop. Yeah, exactly. Fuck yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that, you are able to find a. It looks kind of like how you would imagine a like a men's warehouse to look, pretty much, except fantasy. It's a high fantasy men's warehouse.
Yes.
But we will get to that in a moment. What about the
yeah.
rest of you?
I remember what I was gonna do. I literally said at the end of the game, I had to remember to do this, and then I didn't write it down. I don't remember. He's like, Ron's gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up early. What's he gonna do? I don't remember.
Eimira is also going to wake up a little early. Mostly because she slept in Melody's room and woke up earlier, didn't want to be tangled in a cuddle. She's going to go tend to her
So
plants. When she's tending to her plants, though, she sees a little children's book that was given to her a couple days ago, and she's going to return it.
Okay. So you're going to go return that book?
Yep.
All right, we'll get to that. Who's next?
I think that Mel would also probably get up a little early, but it's so she can start kind of getting ready, like curling her hair up and putting it in rollers, and maybe doing a little bit of journaling, making some breakfast for everybody with her hair in these curlers.
Okay.
That's cute.
I'll say that when you start to make breakfast, two of your party are already gone.
Yeah, she's still just making food.
Okay. Ruan?
I'm gonna probably wake up around normal time, even though I wanted to wake up early and I can't remember what the fuck I want to do. So I just come out and then I see that Vega's here? Question mark on the couch.
Yeah.
He's snoring.
Right now he's he's like upside down. His feet are over the back of the chair. His head is on the ground.
Cool. I'm gonna go and like sit next to him and then like kick my feet over him, just like lay like yeah.
He does not stir.
Yeah, just gonna chill like
He's like
that.
a rock.
Just like arm behind the arm, like, just chilling. Because I don't remember
Okay.
what I was gonna do, and I'm not getting ready yet. So
All right.
clothes are stifling.
In that case, Mel, you will be making. What are you making for breakfast?
She's making omelets.
Omelets. Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. Sleight of egg.
Okay.
Sleight of egg.
It's my favorite way to eat eggs.
That is a 14.
Eggs over slight.
You're cooking some pretty good eggs. You're getting a flip in there too. It's looking pretty nice. You know you're doing a good job because Vega starts to like in his sleep. It's kind of like your measurement. Ikaros, you managed to find an establishment called Pharaoh's Fabtastulic Fabrics. It was a hard word. Fabtastulic.
Fantastic fabrics. All right.
Can we just call it Fab Fabs?
Fab
Fab's pretty
Fabs?
good.
Yeah. Pharaoh's Fab Fabs. Yeah, great. I think that sounds like a clothing shop. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Do you enter?
Sure. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to expect, but it can't be that hard, right?
As you enter, you see the very first thing that catches your eyes is you see dozens and dozens of rows of the most beautiful, just vibrant fabrics, just bolts of cloth on the walls, threads hanging from the ceiling. It looks like a rainbow threw up in here, but in a very, very just cute way. As you are looking through all of the different, it's hard to kind of focus on one particular thing in here, but you do manage to pick out a few outfits that you're like, oh, okay, so these look like something that you would wear to somewhere fancy. Probably you're unfamiliar with the standard, but you're taking a wild guess here. And then you are greeted by a human. He stands about 5'8" or so. He looks like he's dressed head to toe in the most pitch black clothing that you can see all the way through his arms, his legs, his shoes, and he has.
Is this just me?
Yeah.
He has pin straight black hair. He has bangs that cover his eyes going down to his lips, and then hair going all the way down to like the small of his back. And he looks to you, very contrasted against all of the color in here.
Yeah.
And he says, "Hello."
What the is?
Morning.
It is a morning.
It is.
Oh, this is me in the mornings.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, I'm not there. I'm just just love it. DD.
I am looking at a garment for
I can tell.
a ball.
We have those.
Wonderful. At what range do they run?
He turns to the side. As he cocks his head, you see just the glint of one of his eyes before his hair falls back into place. And he stands back up and he says, 10 gold, starting cost.
I believe in you. You can talk him down. You can talk him down. You got this.
Looking at my persuasion. No.
The longer you stand here, you worry for a moment that he's stopped breathing entirely.
Oh, he's like that
And
kind
then-
of goth. I love it.
And then he you see him move and you're like, holy shit.
Stop. Unnatural. And what are your hours today?
I work till midnight.
Wonderful, thank you. And I'm just gonna turn back around and re-rack the items.
No! No!
I might be back. He doesn't know. I might come back.
Is that all?
Yes.
Why
Thank
did you come?
Window shopping.
That's done from the outside. You came in.
Have a nice day. I'm just gonna walk out.
Hey, Dorothy.
Alright,
Okay.
we're gonna try another store.
All right, make another survival check. We'll see.
Oh, we'll see if that goes any better. Yeah, that's a 4.
You look around And you go around a corner and you say, okay, no, that's for weapons, that's for potions, that's for, oh, okay, I'll turn it again. And then you realize you were already on the street. And then you turn back around and you have no idea where you are now. You have a general idea of how to get back, but you've not found any other places you can buy clothes at. Not for this anyway.
You do have friends.
I do, and that was the exact moment that he goes, wait. Looking at the echo bangle, I will send a text message.
For some reason, he just gives the vibe of like an old man who's like, I'm gonna figure out how to text him. Just say, give me a minute.
Uses a period.
Yeah.
Back. Yeah. The ellipsis.
No, he does
after
ellipses, yeah.
everything.
God.
Takes
Do you
5
know where a
minutes
clothing
to type
store is?
3
Dot,
mis-
dot.
3 words.
Oh, God. I think I will send a message to probably Ruan and a separate one to Monira asking.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm friend
Recommendation.
status. Let's fucking go. Oh my heck.
Well,
Yeah.
you're, a little closer to his body type than the girls are, so.
That's true. That's true.
What do you mean?
I mean, Eimira, maybe. She's
Put
pretty
Ikaros in
pretty
Eimira's
strict.
clothes now.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Did that
We've done
already.
this. We have that. Okay, yeah. So I'm
So
gonna
you're sending
send
a text to Manira and Ruan?
Monira and a separate text to Ruan asking, honestly, probably just quite bluntly, just like, where do you buy clothing? Or nice clothing, I should. Probably a second message after that. Where do you buy clothing? Addendum, nice clothing.
So I'm just sitting on the couch, like giggling a little bit, like, this guy. Question. I definitely went to the same place for clothing that like Vegas parents took him to originally, which shouldn't be too far. It's still probably in town.
Yeah, it's definitely in town. In fact, it is. It's on 2 streets. It's 2 blocks down from where Ikaros was. But he got lost.
Do I know if the Echo Bangle can give directions like a?
Yeah, isn't there a Google Maps on this shit?
There's no Google Maps, so you do have to like explain, give some cross streets.
All right,
but,
yeah, I can. I'll tell him where it is then.
Okay.
There is one called the Loving Loom.
All right.
That Ruan tells you about.
Yeah, I'll tell
you
you
do
about
also
the
get a text from Manira saying, "What do you need? What is your style?"
I will look at that for a moment. How the fuck do I explain my style?
And then you get another message from Ruan, who is just like talking into his Echo Bangle, and he's like, "Did you really wait until the day of to get your gear for tonight for the ball?" You just see that pop up while you're like concerned.
You say that, and Vegas says, "Couldn't be me."
It's true.
Second message.
It's true.
He'll send back to Ruan. I'll admit, I was not prepared. I was not thinking ahead.
All right, I'll just send him back. Like, if you need someone to go with you, let me know.
I'll swap back over to Monira's and send back. How the fuck do you explain that?
Does he type how the fuck? Does he say fuck?
No.
I have to know.
Probably
Inquiring minds
thinks
need to know.
fuck, does
Yeah.
not say fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Just clarifying for my.
Or, something similar. I'll probably think of some, godly curses eventually.
I do love that. I can help you come up with them if you want.
Right.
I know a paladin that might know some.
Hey!
Do we?
Looking for suit coat. would he even, like... I'm trying to think how he would describe his own style, and that's what's getting me.
If he would know, then we can assume that he is able to communicate that with Manira.
We'll just, like... something nice, something, whatever buzzwords
something
are
borrowed,
for it.
something blue, something like that. Yeah.
Jot on
Yeah, a
that.
little less blue. Little
That's
less
cute.
blue, little more white and brown
Mhm.
and, you know, reds and a little bit of gold thrown in for fun.
You get a text a few moments later saying, I have Zaus on it.
Oh shit, let's go! Zaus! Our man!
At which point I will text Rue back going, I have Zios on it? Question mark.
Wait, I say, oh shit, you got him on lock? Just send it back.
Slay, slay, slay.
Yes, whatever that means.
You hear Vega, who's got who on lock? We're locking people?
Zaus.
Who
The crazy
fuck is
bitch.
Zaus?
Oh, right, you didn't mean him. Go back to sleep. Then I smack his face. It's like behind me.
And I will text Manir again. Should I worry? Should I meet you somewhere? Question mark.
She says, he'll meet you, smiley face.
I'm gonna go back to the dorms.
Menace.
I stand there looking at my wrist like an idiot for a moment and then go, I'm going back to the dorms.
Okay. So you head back. Eimira,
Oh, was
you are paying a certain someone a visit, correct?
I was just gonna drop it off in his classroom. That's the word.
Classroom, okay. So you go to his class. There's no students in there, but the door is closed.
I open the door.
You open the door and you see him, and he kind of jumps in his chair and says, I didn't know you were coming.
She just walks over. Is he like at his desk?
Yeah.
She just walks over, not behind the desk, like in front of it, like a student would, and puts the book down.
He looks at it and he says, there's more happening than you know. My hands are tight.
I do not need a book to tell me what I am capable of.
Right. He looks for his words for a moment, and he looks up and he says, go as you wish. I know I cannot convince you otherwise. I must guide you.
She rolls her eyes, and she's gonna walk away.
All right. You close the door behind you?
No, he can close it.
Okay. As you walk away, there's a few moments later and you hear the door close. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
There was. Oh no, I should have wrote it down.
Me as fuck.
And now I guess not. She'll go back to the dorm room. She takes the long way though. She's gonna walk through the garden.
Okay. As you walk through the garden, you hear in your right ear, you know, that was a good idea. The first one you've had in a long time. You snap your head to the right, and you hear in your left ear, I've been waiting for you to do that. Get rid of them. Get rid of the dead weight. It could be just you and me, you know, like old times.
She covers her ears with her hands and shakes her head.
You cannot be rid of me that easy. Don't you want to play like old times? Don't you want to be together like old times, Eimira? Eimira, what a joke.
She's gonna start mumbling under her breath. I assume that she and Melody just stayed up a little bit talking about random shit. She's gonna try to just repeat that conversation.
Okay. As you do, make a wisdom save at advantage.
Yeah?
I didn't mean to do that to GM. I got double ones, guys.
Oh,
Are you shitty? Am I gonna die?
you better not.
Goodbye,
man.
everyone. I'm about to burn the school down, I think.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Don't burn down
For a
the
moment,
school.
You
Anarchies.
think that this is helping you, and you feel like you start to subside, but then the voice gets angry. You think you can push me out again? What, replace me? Is that what you've done? With this little melody, right? It's a melody, isn't it? You've replaced me already. How nice has it been? To live out there where I should have been, And the voice starts to get louder, and your head starts to ring. Your vision begins to vibrate. It should have been me! And you black out for a moment. You come to. You're looking around, and you see that your hands are actually outstretched. You look at them. Nothing seems to be wrong. And you look up, and you see somebody who looks like they've been pushed, fallen down, and they're sitting down, grasping one of their shoulders. It looks like you might have harmed them somehow. They are another Vena, female, dragonborn, and it's a very sharp contrast to her golden scales. You see like a black scorch mark.
Is she awake?
She's awake and she is in pain. She's like holding. She's like, what? Why did you do that?
Sorry, I didn't.
What do you mean you're sorry? You started yelling, and then did I do something to you?
No, let me get someone for you.
Don't touch me. Just leave. Fucking freak.
She kind of stands there, not sure what to do at first, but then does indeed flee. She's gonna run back to the dorm.
As you run, the last thing you hear is
Very cool. Double ones.
Glad you didn't get in trouble for that, but
Yikes.
at least yet.
Yikes, bruh.
Yikes. Also, before people get back, I definitely check in with Melty, but I know she stepped away for baking, so just so you know.
in real life too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just as like a thing. But I also have as I do that, I also like wiggle myself around. Hi. To put my head more on Vega instead of my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's like upside down, I'm just imagining kind of on his chest, like, yeah, that's good shit. And I'm just gonna like be horizontal like that for a bit.
As you do, he kind of grabs your head. He starts patting. He says, "Warm."
Yeah,
Aw.
that's good shit. And I just say, hey Mal.
She'll stop what she's doing and turn to you, and she's still got her hair up in the curlers. She's got like a bowl in her hands as she's whipping eggs. Yeah?
How are you feeling? You were really sleepy last night.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. It was a really good night's rest of sleep.
It's good to hear. I just was a little worried. You like knocked out fast.
Did I?
Assume you were just really comfortable at your parents', but you know, we didn't do enough to.
Yeah.
Like I was a little drunk, but it seemed like it was like instant. So.
I mean, I thought it was. I didn't feel like it was that.
Well, we'll just keep an eye out. If you feel weird, you know, you can tell us. Just don't want you to
Of
be
course.
like falling asleep randomly or something. I mean, I understand it was like the end of the day, so
Yeah.
you were just that tired.
I don't remember the last
And
time
I just
that
close my eyes
happened.
and rest upon this glorious man titty for a little bit. Yeah,
That's what I should have done.
Alright.
I should have stayed at home.
yeah. This could be you.
Could have been.
Resting on the glorious
Could've
man
been.
titties.
Yeah, this is my best friend right here. You don't mind.
As you do, you all see Eimira come running through. into the room.
Good morning.
Good morning. I attacked a student.
Huh? Mix it up.
Vega opens an eye like, huh?
You got both the boys just like from the couch.
Did not
What do you...
mean to.
Do we need to kill him? Ugh.
No?
Good old
Are-
Vega, like,
Are
ride
you
or die.
okay?
Do you need to sit down?
No. She starts walking in circles.
Okay. You do you, and I'll sit up
Me
and watch
too.
her.
Mel's
Panic,
gonna
run in circles.
She's gonna walk over, still like whipping the eggs, and like walk next to her and go. So, are you okay?
Oh, she looks herself over, is she? I assume.
Yeah, you look totally fine.
I'm fine.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh,
I do attack sometimes without meaning to. Do you have any voices in your head?
have I, Charles?
Sometimes.
That's your conscience.
You have not heard voices in your head before. No, it's.
Okay.
I mean, you've heard your own, but
I mean, sometimes I'll talk to myself in my head, but that's about it.
She keeps walking.
So you were hearing voices? Were they somebody you knew?
I suppose you could say that. I attacked a maid once. I think I've attacked other people. I attacked you in Melanoy.
Oh, so it's like one of those situations?
It is happening more frequently. Ability.
Mm-hmm.
If you see me attack someone unprovoked, I need you to stop me.
Mm-hmm. I can do that.
No, I mean with as much force as you need to use.
I mean, I'm not very strong, but I can definitely try.
She looks to
I can
She
help.
looks to Vega and Ruan.
I mean, only if you would want us to.
He says, "I'll stop you anytime."
But like, we'd probably be able to tell it's different than normal, right?
I typically do not try to attack people unprovoked. Unless it is that
Fair.
mean tiefling.
Fair. That's usually provoked further.
She's gonna slow her pacing down a little bit.
I'm gonna get up, like, kind of, like, get next to where she's like circling with.
Join the
Melody.
racetrack.
But like not actually get into their line of movement and just kind of stand and like look at her, like thoughtfully, kind of. Are you gonna get scared? Do you think if we were to like grab you? Can we have like a word for this that like you can tell something's happening and you yell it or something too, or like anything?
I would rather
Anything that
be
was-
uncomfortable than hurt someone innocent.
Okay. Vega, I think you should probably wait until I give you the cue to do it.
Hey, at this point, he for a moment he checked out of the conversation until you said his name again. So he's doing sit-ups on the couch.
Yeah.
He says, "Huh? Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just tell you, like, we'll get out like a little.
You say the word, boss man." He curls up. He starts like shadow boxing.
Let's use, I don't know, cranberry. If I say cranberry, you get her. Don't hurt her.
I do like cranberries.
Me too.
Do you think cranberry
at
is a
this-
good name, Melody? It might be confusing if that's the code word, though.
Yeah,
code word?
probably a little confusing.
Are you thinking about a new name?
I don't have mine anymore.
Just kind of blink.
What happened to it?
I do not.
the Fae. It's fine.
I do not get valid Victorian, so my mother has disowned me.
Well, you can't take a name. It's a name. Like, what? Just because someone says you can't call me Vega, I'm fucking
I
Vega.
can assure you the hearts can do whatever they want.
Well, if the hearts can do whatever they want, and you are a heart, you can do whatever you want.
I can do whatever I want because I am me.
See? So you're still you.
Yeah, fuck him.
She like looks at the wall. Like, I don't want the microphone.
He's so cute.
At this point, Ikaros, you are coming back mid-conversation.
Yeah, I can do anything I want because I am me. That sounds like sound logic.
See, this guy gets it.
Welcome back. No new clothes yet?
No. Monira said that Zios would find me. I figured the
Wild.
easiest place to be found would be the dorms.
I'm so curious.
I am as well, I'll admit.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where to look or what I was going to be looking for, and with limited fundage,
Eimira
a
laughs.
little help is appreciated.
When you laugh, Vega has a sudden realization. His eyes go big. He says, wait, can you not fund the hot dog carts anymore?
Was I doing
We
that to
have a
begin
hot
with?
dog cart.
Well, I have this cart, but I ate all the dogs. Well, I mean, I have these. And he pulls one out of his pocket.
We'll get more dogs.
I've been saving these.
This isn't important right now.
Oh.
We'll get
I
more
beg to
dogs.
differ.
Sir. It's not. The hot dogs didn't go away. Just because her situation changed. You're being like really insensitive right now.
Yes, I cannot afford any more hot dogs, and I am very. Are hot dogs good? I've never had one.
He holds out his hot dog.
No. I put like a hand in between this. Like, no, that one's yours. We're gonna get her fresh ones.
Wait, your
Later.
situation changed? I must have missed something.
They stole her name.
Sort of. Do not know if they're giving it to someone else. I guess they could. I don't know who.
I've not heard of a stolen name.
That's what I said. You're you, right?
Her mother is a word I shouldn't say this early in the morning.
Bitch.
It's nicer than what I was gonna say.
She's been called worse.
She basically revoked Mira's life from the hearts.
Well, we're gonna make them jealous that you're not a part of them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think I understand. So, a new name?
I haven't decided yet. There are a lot of names.
Choose something that resonates with you.
I've never considered choosing my own name. I suppose I could do that too.
I'll let you know if I see any that fit you.
Same to you.
How do you feel about cranberry?
I don't think I've had one.
We're so fucking weird. I just go into the kitchen and I've gotta like get a drink because
Vega's looking at all of you and he says, and they call me the weird one.
I got called a freak. I'm used to this. This is normal. What do you mean?
Eimira and Ikaro are autism to autism conversation.
I'm like with you a little bit, but also
Too much.
well,
Too much autism.
we have food. We have food, so that's cool. We'll be all right. Like, don't worry. You let us know if there's anything that we can do for you. Just support or whatever. If you want to go like TP the house,
I can break in someone's door.
I can also break in someone's door. There's no door that'll stop us.
That I would like to see.
but I don't really want us to get like kicked out with the Vena program either.
Yeah,
after
you'd
we
get
just
super
got into
arrested.
it.
Please don't assault my former family.
Super arrested.
You assume they could contain me, and he starts flexing again.
I could continue.
I believe it.
He's like,
I also can
Do it.
continue.
I know you
Do
can.
it.
Yeah. He's curious. He walks. His, do it.
I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
Roll your HP.
Let's go.
That's so good. I'm so excited.
20?
20. Are you, how
Wait,
are you
it's
casting
at
it out?
wait.
higher level,
That's
so it's 31.
31.
31. Let me see. So
Baller.
Let me roll his health.
Let me roll his health. I haven't had that as set.
Yeah. So you guys are 3rd level.
Mine's 23. They got a pretty good roll.
Yeah, I've got a +4 to con, and I only have 41 HP right now.
Damn. I'm
I'm
squishy
supposed to be
again.
tanky. I'm supposed to be tanky. That's like the only thing I do.
I'm fucking squishy again.
It's okay. To protect you.
I hope so, because I got 24. I got shit to do.
I should say
Okay.
I stood close to him to cast it on him.
Yeah, I was seeing what happened. So he has 32 points
You're
of health.
shitting me, Charles.
Ah, just one story.
Charles, you motherfucker.
Can I bonk
His
him?
thir-
Can I bonk him as this is happening?
Yeah,
Pinch him.
just beat his
Hit him in
head.
the side.
I can give him a
You
little
can.
like,
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
just because like she's coming up to like do something,
Yeah.
so I just like
Walking
try to kid.
with purpose, very scary.
Yeah, okay. I just like, I'm just gonna like give him a good old like in the back.
Okay.
Just
Arm
headbutt.
strike.
yeah.
I think that's just yeah. Oh, I don't know why it's an advantage. 23.
23. You hit him. Roll damage.
6. Wait, I said 2 there.
He's like,
Yeah.
ow, what the fuck?
Cause I'm always doing.
Oh,
I'm always
Like
doing
that,
it barely with the one hand.
motherfucker.
hold on a second. I'm gonna. Okay. And he falls forward onto you, Eimira.
Uh-oh.
Can I try?
Can I misty
help?
step away?
Okay.
Actually, I wanna. Would you consider him a willing creature?
No.
Damn. I want to misty step away.
Damn.
Make a
I'll try
dexterity
to.
save.
I'll try to keep him from falling on his head.
Dexterity save. Don't worry, that's 19.
19.
That's his.
I mean, he's
As hard
got
as
horns,
his
it's fine.
head. He's just gonna be fine.
All right, so you manage to see him start falling, and as he's about to connect with you, it like you just all of you just hear like glass being moved out of the way as he into the ground.
Uh,
I'll try
He's
to like.
out.
I'm gonna sit on his back
Oh.
and say, "I have contained him."
Golf clap from the doorway.
How long does this last? A minute. Okay.
I hope it's okay. I punched him.
I appreciate the assist.
I just thought it'd be funny. We can wake him up with food.
On that note, who wants omelets?
And I just like step over him.
Yeah, I'm here. I'll take a cheese omelet.
Hell yeah.
By the way,
Alright.
she's usually way more like discerning with food. Like she'll like look at it, inspect it, decide if she wants it. This time she just takes it.
I watch this happen and I watch her eat for a second. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite. How is it, Charles?
It's pretty good. You realize that because you've been not eating this food for so long, you never really figured out what it really tastes like. It tastes pretty good. Again, you get that like kind of homey feel whenever you eat this. Like, oh, this is comfortable. It's not by far not the tastiest thing you've had, but it's nice. It's a good experience.
It's got MSG in it.
Mm-mm. Are you still sitting on one?
I'm sitting on Vega. I'll sit on Ruan at a
Or on
different
Vega,
point
sorry.
in time, I assure you.
All right, so you're currently sitting on Vega?
Yeah,
Yes.
with an omelet.
Okay. there's a moment where like you can feel his breath like rising and falling, and then you get like you hear the what happened?
I give him a bite.
You lost.
He turns around, hey, and he just like he lays his head down on the ground and starts eating.
Still contained.
And as he's eating, he says, "Oh, what are we doing the rest of the day, guys? I'm tired."
It's the ball. Did you wash your like your fit? Because like the last time you like dumped something on it. I think.
Of course I washed it. I'm not an animal. He starts doing push-ups with you on his back.
That's fine.
I don't know, you didn't watch it the last time we were scrambling, so I'm just checking.
Well, it wasn't important last time.
Yeah, it was.
Not like Vena Ball important.
Oh, fucking whatever. I'm just going. I'm gonna go eat my omelet watching this happen.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do before the ball tonight? Yes, Ikaros.
I am going to spend the time until Zaios or Monira show up. I'm going to duck into my room and get out my tools.
Okay. What would you like to do with your tools?
I am going to... Oh, I can do... I was looking at the other one. I am going to craft a little critter. We're probably just going to start with a bird because it's easy and it's on my brain. So we're going to start with a little critter, and I am going to do this extremely long thing.
All right, read the whole thing.
Okay.
Which is infuse item.
Okay. And what are you infusing it with?
It's all one thing.
Okay.
It's the... Is it infuse item? Or is it... No, excuse me. It's the artificial mind, not infuse. I had the wrong thing up. Hit the button. Thank you. I swear.
Oh,
I
an even
don't.
longer one.
Longer, let's
Christ.
go.
Yeah,
You
you're
will
welcome.
never catch me being an artificer. Ever. Ever, ever, ever.
This bitch has some stuff, but yeah, so I cast it on a magic item, which then has several properties. Or
Okay,
cast it on an item, which then turns it into a magic item. And it has to be a tiny non-magical object, so I'm going to make a little jewelry-looking bird.
How big is it?
Okay.
I mean, tiny is probably what...
Yeah, it can fit in your
the
hand.
size of a sparrow, you
okay.
know? It's
Yeah.
literally like palm size.
I wasn't sure if tiny meant like thumbnail size or
Yeah,
like,
I've seen the shit
baseball
he can
size,
get
right?
up to. It's very small.
Yeah.
You
Very small.
You managed to make a small since you don't have all of the materials you're used to working with, it's part wood, part hard metal, like a bronze metal, and it although there are several large decorative holes in the wings, it flies just fine.
They're very lacy.
That's cool.
So that's
it
what
kind
I'm
of-
going to spend my time doing.
All right. It flutters about, and then it goes to the window as if it sees something, and you hear outside the window.
Open the window, like opening the blinds in the window.
You see Zaus in what looks to be a one-man, one-seat helicopter, just like as big as he is, with a little rotor above the head. And he's like, whoa, 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 shit, hold on. And he crashes into the side of the building, kind of, but he has an arm out. And you see in his arm that he has out is your outfit. He's all dusted and there's like soot all over him. He kind of climbs out. He's like, hold on, shit. Ugh.
A reminder what he looks like. please.
Zaus.
Yeah.
He is an air ganassi, with with a sky blue skin. He has spiky like white blonde hair with bright white eyes to match.
Cool.
He stands about 6 foot.
Cool guy.
And he kind of dusts himself off. He's like, all right, Monira said you was in the market for some clothes, I hear.
Hanging out the window. Yes. I did not plan ahead.
That's fine. That's for shissies. I'd never plan ahead.
Good to know.
Oh man, he's so dumb, dude.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Right. Well, I got this for you. It's nothing too fancy. Can only cost about 50 gold. Don't worry, you can pay me back with interest over the next few years. But here you go.
Wonderful. Thank you. I will be sure to pay that. How much is interest?
Oh, don't worry about it. That's just fancy talk. We can get into the details later, a few years down the line. Yeah, by the way, anyway.
I will invest and then see. How stupid is this guy?
You are, for lack of a better word, a little rough to talk to. You might want to work on your skills before the ball tonight. If you want, we can role play a little bit and I can teach you the ropes. I'm pretty good at talking.
What, pray tell, should I know for this evening?
Well, see, there's the part where you say things like pray tell. I don't say that kind of shit. It's just kind of like, how it goes. But I would say maybe be a bit more fluid in how you talk to people. You're a little stiff. How about do one of these? And he starts rolling his shoulders. How about we loosen up a little bit?
I'll take that into consideration, thank you.
Right. Well, don't say old Al's never tried to help you. Is there anything else I can get for you today, sir?
I believe that will... Actually, do you know where there's a supply shop for metalwork?
Oh, yeah, sure shit. Down the road a little bit. About over yonder. About 10, 20 minutes or so. You hang a right over at the street over, you know what I'm talking about. You know one. And there's a metallurgy right there.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely. Oh, don't worry. See, and I've been there, and he goes on and on about how he's been there and for his copters, for his rotorcraft, and he's like, man, I've broken more things than I remember. But anyways.
I appreciate it.
Now, are you sure? Now, but I also do provide dancing lessons. I am somewhat light on my feet, if I do say so myself.
I'm sure you're wonderful, but I do know how to dance. I think I'll be all right there.
Oh, well, all right. Mr. Twinkle Toes, let's see it then. You know how to dance.
Are you going to be at the ball later?
I might, if I'm bored.
All right, I'll show you then.
All right. Well, tell the rest I said.
Later.
Tell the rest I said hi. Well, I got the time. And he starts crawling into your window.
Back away, take the suit coat and just tuck myself away.
Yep, don't mind me. Didn't need any help anyhow. Nope. There, go.
You looked like you knew what you were doing.
Not the first time I climb in the window. Ain't gonna be the last. And he walks into the main room. And he says, well, this is a few less people than I'm used to seeing here. How's it going?
Is anyone in there?
Funny enough, it's only, no. He turns around.
Funny enough, it's no.
Yeah.
Killian's in there for some reason.
Yeah, Killian.
Who's this guy?
And he turns around to you, Ikaro, and he says, where the fuck's your whole squad at? But I would say that Eimira and Melody, you both hear a very familiar voice outside now.
Eimira is sitting with her legs up on the wall on Melody's bed, whittling a piece of the bed frame. When she hears this, she does not react.
I
think
Summer here.
Melody's gonna like kind of open the door and pop her head out and go, hi.
Well, I'll be. Hey, Melody, how's it going? I ain't seen you but a minute ago.
Pretty good. Just getting ready.
Getting ready? Oh, for the ball, y'all. Are y'all dressed in there? Can I come in?
I mean, yes.
Perfect. And he starts opening the door.
This guy.
Okay. I mean, Mel's like dressed in probably just like her pajamas still. But I mean, it's clothes.
He says, "Is that what you're going in?"
No, I'm in the middle of my makeup and my hair.
Oh, I get it. I do my makeup too when I want a doll up. What about you over there, Miss Hart? How's it going?
I do not respond to that anymore. She's carving a peacock into the bed frame.
You know what? That's fine. I went through some, and you know what? Changing your identity is something that near and dear to me. So, what would you like to be called?
I do not know yet.
Well, I should be able to call you something.
She stops whittling and thinks for a second. The only thing I can think of is cranberry, but I do not recommend that.
Well, I'll call you Cranberry for now until you figure out something else. I like cranberries anyway.
We're gonna confuse the shit out of Vega. It's gonna be so funny.
You could just call
no
her.
problems later, I'm sure of it.
You could
she
just
shrugs
call
and
her
keeps whittling.
Eimira.
Can't just call her Eimira.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, but I think it's more fun.
Well, he puts his hands on his hips. I was hoping for... shit, I don't know what I was hoping for. Be honest with you, y'all are the most awkward bunch of people I ever flew for, but I suppose as we are going to get used to each other, I got to get used to that, so... don't know how to say goodbye or get out of this one, so I'm just going to walk away. And he just leaves.
Good plan, man.
After
Have a good day.
3 seconds pass in silence, Eimira says, "What about that was awkward?"
I think he just doesn't know how to talk to us yet.
Oh, well, she keeps whittling. There's a
My
lot
favorite part.
of wood chips on your bed, by the way.
My favorite part is absolutely that, like, I'm like really low charisma, you know, because I'm not like a, you know, and like you guys make me feel like a high charisma character.
Genuinely, I don't know how.
I'm glad.
It's great.
Yeah.
Plus
Let's
4.
see. I have a +1 to charisma, so I mean,
I have a +2, so...
Ikaros was not exactly the front of the library necessarily.
I knew Eimira was the most charismatic in the party. She just gives off that kind of energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Very.
What kind of charisma? You know.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to do for the ball tonight?
I definitely head back in time to go to the ball, but I'm kind of quiet for the rest of getting ready and shit. And I also help Vega out because I want to make sure he looks good because we gotta look good together.
Right.
I'm gonna work on my outfit.
So I make him go into my
And take a
room and get
shower.
ready to be there.
Okay. Yeah, he starts putting on his clothes. He's like, see, this is why I don't wear a shirt under this one. It's just so tight.
I know, dude. And I'm like
And it doesn't
helping
show off
cinch
my
it in the back.
pants.
I'm like,
I can't breathe. I'm gonna die.
yeah, you are.
I was gonna say, Melody's gonna like get her hair done and her makeup done, and she's gonna actually put contacts in and not wear her glasses.
Okay.
And she's gonna turn to Eimira. She still doesn't have her dress on, but she's gonna be like, "What do you think?"
Pajamas might be a little informal. Do you need a dress?
I mean, I have this one, and she's gonna kind of pull out like, kind of like an older style dress. It looks like probably a hand-me-down.
Oh.
Oh, I like the expression. I'm so glad I got to see the expression.
Eimira stands up and says, she actually takes it, looks it over, and says, oh, 1 second. She goes to your window and opens it and throws the dress out the window and says, get you off the room with mine, and she'll take you to her room.
Okay.
If you can believe it, Eimira has a lot of fucking dresses. Her closet's very full. Kind of looks like just shit that she's never worn. You've very rarely seen her out of the clothes she usually wears. So this is just excess. I assume no one came and took it from her, all of her fancy dresses and whatnot.
You still have all of that? Lots of them with the price tag still on it.
She gestures and says, take your pick.
Oh, okay. And she's gonna start going through the dresses, and
Start going through, and you see, okay, that's expensive. That's expensive. Oh, that's 1,000 gold. Okay.
she's getting a little nervous. She's out like trying to look at like the price tags to find like the cheapest one.
I've decided Eimira is going to be shadowing you a little bit, and when she sees you doing that, she says, why does the price matter?
That one's not your color. That one's not your style. That one's not. Stop looking.
Because you know, if I get it dirty or something, like I would have to owe you that money back, and I would just feel horrible for doing that.
You'll never owe me anything. Now pick a dress. Probably going to try to sell them, I guess. How do you sell things?
Fantasy
just-
Depop.
We could just take it down to one of the stores and see if they want to buy it.
I know a perfect one.
She shrugs. As you wish. Take your pick. And if she sees
Wait, so
Melody hesitating still, are you hesitating still? Be honest.
I think she would hesitate for a second.
Okay, she
longer.
grabs one of the dresses at random, pulls out a dagger, and rips it in half.
She's gonna like look at you with the biggest eyes and just turn to the dresses and like just slowly start just looking at the dresses without looking
or
at the
another
price
gets it.
tags.
I told you, she's very intimidating.
Eimira holding half a dress and a dagger.
So then she's gonna pull out this one.
Ooh.
So it's a sweetheart neckline, fit and flare, kind of green color. It's got some white lace on it, some white tulle underneath it. And it's also got long sleeves that are lace and it's glittery all over. And it's got a gray corset that goes around it. And she's gonna pair it with some thigh-high white boots.
Damn, girl, killing it.
Let's go.
Killing it.
Not yet.
Yeah, but soon.
I'm waiting for it. That's awesome. I love that for her.
And
So
she'll
you
go
are
ahead.
fully dressed?
Yeah, she'll go ahead and also just slip into it, not really caring that Amir is there.
She's not looking. She's very
Oh
respectful.
no, boobs.
Amir, are you getting dressed next?
Yeah, she kind of waits until like the last moment to do it. She picks out a dress that has been picked out for this ball for a while, and she puts it on. And she doesn't have mirrors in this room, so she doesn't look in any mirrors. But she does look down at it and think to herself, this dress is very Eimira Hart. That is not who she is. so she picked something else.
Yeah. Go, queen.
She picked something that's a little bit more her style, which isn't a dress at all. It's kind of like a suit kind of thing with a big poopy jacket and a cute little bow with tights and cute shoes. She does have this very butterfly-y clasp on the back of her hair. She doesn't really do anything special with her hair. She just puts it down and buckles it in the middle.
Oh my god. I'm obsessed with this look.
So cute.
So cute.
All right. Ikaros, would you like to go next?
Sure. I'm going to take a shower to get all the like grease and bits off from working, and then go back into the room and put things on, which I am then also going to play with and pick at a little bit more. At which point I will emerge from the room in something resembling this.
Oh yeah.
Which
Hell
is
yeah.
like a white suit coat with a big long lapel. One side has a gathered chunk of fabric with like a big gold brooch pinning it in place, gathered around his shoulder and falling over. The other shoulder has an epaulette out of fabric, braided gold and things like that, with a bit of jewelry. Crimson waistcoat, but instead of a shirt, there's some sort of mesh netting underneath that is all glittery. I don't have the picture that it looks like, but there's like a studded between the crossing of that mesh. There's little dotted studs of beads or something like that.
Got a fucking bejewel gun.
Long, yeah.
Zeus was like, you know what?
Yeah. Like, let's go. That might be a little bit his touch. He has jeweler's tools. You don't know.
Oh, he
I
definitely is the
don't
one who
know.
bejeweled it.
Yeah, he sat there with a little fucking bejeweler going click, click, click,
Oh,
click,
I
click.
got this one. Don't worry about it.
I love it.
And then white slack pants.
Right, very nice.
Hair.
And Ruan, would you like to describe yours and Vega's?
Yeah. So when the boys come out of his room, they're both, I guess, like, very sleek clothed. I should. Can you send his for me?
Yes.
Charles did choose
I can
it for
find
the
it.
record. But it's actually really funny because as they're coming out, Ruan's like getting his help to like put on this like glove thing. And it's actually like a big like metal gauntlet, but like since he can't pull it on with his other arm, he's like having him help him with it.
Help.
But it looks like they're yeah. It looks like
Okay.
they are matching. Like as if like they went to the same
Hell
place to get their
yeah.
clothing. It's like they're in like sleek like
Hell yeah.
here you go. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So they're in some like sleek like black and red. How what would you call that? I don't know.
So I would call it kind of like almost like a petticoat.
Yeah. And they both have an open chest. Vega like should have a shirt underneath. He does not. Seems like he just has a coat.
Or like a, not quite a pea coat, but it's not a petticoat.
Yeah,
That's-
petticoat's
that's
a
the
skirt,
fluffy
buddy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You're
That's
right.
the
You're
fluffy
right.
I
end.
will
know,
be
but
drawing
it's like-
Vega
it's
with
like
a
a half-
petticoat, though.
That's so good.
Well, yeah.
And Ruan's has like a little like a fur thing over his shoulder that he has his arm on. And they both have like some like velvet belts that are like tied kind of stupidly, like they're not that best, but they look good with the whole aesthetic. Like it obviously came with it. And they both have like little things that go around their necks and everything, little like sunburst, like ornate, golden filigree on some of the parts and stuff. It was actually fancier than either one of them has ever dressed in their life. And yet they're, they look pretty good for men trying very hard.
When Eimira sees them walk out with their velvet belts all fucked up, she'll go over and fix them for them.
Yeah.
She knows how they're supposed to look. Come on.
Yeah. I do help.
thanks.
So Vegas looks better, but it was like especially tight. Like he just got like, because it was funny. But they look really nice though. They're obviously like well fitted to just them. Like it's as if they got to a tailor. They have like knee-high boots. that have like heels on them and stuff. They're like they're killing it.
Vega says, I specifically did chest and abs today. Didn't drink any water. Wanted to look as good as I could.
Oh
Hell yeah,
gosh.
I think about that and I'm like, oh, I need to go get water, so I'm gonna walk and get some water and stuff. Definitely like don't brush my hair back or anything, but I think Ron doesn't have his bandages around his face right now. He took them off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty, like, his hair is still kind of mostly covering it, like on the side that his eye usually is covered, but there's definitely like weird discoloration, like scar tissue, almost like around the eye, as if it's like almost like burned skin, but it's like this really weird, like paley, like even more so than like what is seen on his normal eye that he sees out of, it seems. So yeah, he seems to have like brushed his hair and like it looks nice. It's, you know, definitely is a little too long, but whatever. They tried. Both of them put in
A little
effort.
too long, as Icaros's hair is like past his ass.
Yeah, it's more like it doesn't look good for the cut he has. It's like his short cut has been growing out for like 2 years and he has not done anything with it.
Been there.
Yeah,
Get that.
yeah. So it's just kind of like scruffy on the ends, you know, in that weird like middle in between state, but you know, it's fine. And the metal gauntlet is really ornate. It looks like it's almost something that Ron wouldn't really be into. Like he's like maybe he got talked into it for the aesthetique. But he seems like content once it's on, and even has like little like clawed fingertips on it. He just kind of
It's
like
acrylics.
struggles to open water. Yeah,
Icaros
it's like a full
still has his
glove
normal
gauntlet.
mask.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
You said
they definitely they're twinning a little bit, not entirely, but close.
You said Icarus is still wearing his mask?
Yeah, Icarus still has his normal mask. He didn't have enough time to do that, and the bird, and the shirt, and the...
Eimira notes this.
All right. You... Oh,
I just also wanted to mention that Mel is still wearing all of her like jewelry and trinkets and stuff as well.
okay.
So she's not without those.
Good. Perfect.
Cool.
With all that, you are all dressed to the nines. Are you all ready to head to the ball? The sun is going down. You guys, it probably is just beginning to open. The doors are opening, so you guys will be fashionably late.
Yeah, it's fine.
I suppose
Go.
we should go.
Oh, also, this is the first time the boys smell nice. put on some.
I need you to
cologne.
describe the smell of Vega right now, which is not the first time I've had you do that.
So for the first time, when you smell him, you don't smell hot dog. What you smell is
Just forced the shower. It happened.
It's a very woody pine scent. Kind of, it's mixed with a leather scent that seems to be coming from what seems to be brand new leathers on his waist, both belts and pouches and just kind of like accoutrement on him, and something with there is a little a tinge of something floral in there, like almost like a lavender mixed in, thrown in somewhere.
I do noticeably sniff him.
He looks down and he says, do you like it?
Do I pass the sniff test?
It'll do for now.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's go. There's a cute boy I want to see at the ball.
All right. Let me go ahead and change the music.
Ball music, ball music.
Ruan is probably also noticeably wearing the same cologne. Like, I'm gonna say, like, they shared.
Oh.
Oh,
Like, they got together and you know, got ready together and all that.
I want to see Ruan and Vega at a Bath and Body Works. I want to see them shopping.
What do you think of this
together.
one? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't really like it. Should we get it? probably.
Slacks out on
I bet you
Sneezing
girls like this.
the whole time.
Yeah, the whole like table clears.
All right. You all depart for the ball. You all make your way through the night air to a very, very large domed building, glass domed building, with lights that surround the entire perimeter, as well as lights that you can see hanging from the ceiling at the top through the glass walls. As you enter, or as you approach the building, you see Vena of your entire class begin to start to funnel in. No one that you recognize as of right now. It's still dark outside. It's kind of hard to tell faces. But one by one, you're eventually all let in. Music is playing. There's live music playing at the moment, and you are greeted by a grand ballroom. There are the almost like gilded white pillars that stand holding up a majority of the building. You see a marble, kind of a like a beige yellow dance floor, also a marbled look to it. And the entire room kind of just screams opulence. This was meant to be a very formal, very fancy night for all of you to enjoy yourselves and enjoy the company of one another. As you begin to enter the building, you see a few people have started dancing already. A few people have started mingling. You do see a few notable faces, some of the faculty who you assume are meant to be here for whatever purposes you're unsure of. But as you all enter together, looking around, you do see somebody who seems to be hailing you down. It is none other than Decath Morose, the High Adjudicator.
I hide behind Rowan.
I ignore the fact that we're getting called by him. Like I don't see him. I definitely like do like the half step back. I see Eimira's there, and I kind of like just gently like push my arm into him to kind of like hide her behind me more. But then I also like scoot, like I'm gonna just like melt into the background. I ain't dealing with that shit.
She's making like straight eye contact with whatever beverage table there is. She's like, "Oh, that over there."
Yeah.
As you're like slinking back, you hear in your head, Ruan, I can see you.
Just teasing, just teasing. Step forward again, like bow my head. I'm just not really in the mood to talk. Sorry. Can we help you?
Yes, I have someone I'd like you all to meet. Please bring your party.
Oh, okay. No drink yet. Sorry. And I look back at Eimira like... I will gather all of us together saying that we have to go meet somebody. I don't know. Why'd it have to be me? Why was he looking at me? Hate this.
You were in the front. I'm sorry to say.
You are the team leader.
Do I have to be?
You should take a vote. I vote Ruhan.
I also vote Ruan.
Oh, fuck.
Ruan, you did a really good job.
I abstain as to not knowing enough to vote.
I appreciate
He's a really good guy. You should vote for him.
Yes, I'm sure.
All right, we gotta... Just like pushing everybody.
Let's go. Something else. Yeah, let's not talk about this right now.
It's pretty funny.
You all eventually.
No, we don't
over,
wait. We don't linger. We go.
Over to the High Adjudicator. He has his hands behind his back, dressed in his normal robes. He looks to all of you and says, "Well, are we all acclimating?"
Yeah, we're definitely. I look over at Ikaro's like, what do you mean? Why did you talk?
He asked a question.
Anyways, I would like to introduce somebody to your team. Don't worry, it's been sanctioned by the order. Killian, would you please introduce yourself?
Oh,
and
yes, of course.
if you'd like to describe yourself, Killian.
Yes. You see a tall Triton man. He's about 6'3", to be precise, with wine red, perfectly coiffed hair. He has yellow skin, and you notice a few of his scales glimmer in the light, making it almost look as he's golden. He has teal eyes that almost feel like a storm on the sea. He's wearing a white formal shirt, hugging his muscular body in all the right places, and a black vest decorated in embroidery and jewelry depicting the Primus. Something you also notice about him is that both his chest and back have embellished windows to the skin, showing off both his tiger shark stripes and what appears to be a smattering of scars marring his golden scales. In a seemingly consistent pattern, this man stands tall and proud, with a gentle smile on his face. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you all. And then, hold on, let me find drawings. I didn't get to draw the front, and I traced the back and zhuzhed it up a bit.
I love the zhuzh.
I
Oh,
zhuzhed him.
that looks nice. Hello.
All right.
When Max was describing him to me, they were like, imagine a Dorito.
Dorito's the best form for sure.
Okay,
He's definitely appreciated.
Charles is gonna know. Charles is gonna know. It's just this is all I get.
God. Yeah.
Yeah. I love him already.
As Killian introduces himself, he says, Killian is one of the sea's finest, and the Holy See, while sad to see him go, believe this is a great opportunity to further his knowledge of the world, and eventually grant him status within the Knights Opulent.
Yes, and you'll notice that while he was talking, he was just kind of looking at each and every one of them.
Yeah, Ruon's definitely like, the face is not accepting of you yet. He's like, what the fuck is this? Why is this guy being added? I don't
feel
like
like
it.
He has...
I feel like you know what Eimira is looking like.
Yeah.
He stares at Eimira a little too long.
You start to hear a...
They just stare.
Yeah, Decath leans down to you, Killian, and he says, don't worry, she always stares like that.
Okay. And he kind of like fixes his collar a little bit. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm very excited to be here. Yes. he just seems a little bit uncomfortable.
Charles, would we know this as a
They
normal
were
thing
going to like me.
to happen?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Vena to Knights Opulent pipeline, not usual, right?
Not usual. There are joint operations between the two for sure. That does happen on occasion.
But this guy just
seems-
skipped graduation, from what we understand, just got thrown in.
You know that they go through their own course,
Okay.
their own courses, their own set of rules. So, you know, like I said, this is not the most unheard of thing, but it's definitely out of the usual. And at that point, Decath says, right, well, I'm sure you all have many questions for each other, and being thrown into a group is no easy task. Right, Killian? So,
Right?
but, and he puts a hand on your back. He says, the Primus will show you the way.
Yes. And he like straightens his back a little bit more. Primus will always show me the way.
And I make like I just ruffle it a little, but I definitely like.
You see,
Ikaros
Decath
is
looks
gonna
at you.
elbow you as soon as you make that noise. He just reactionary elbows you, and then sorry.
Is there a problem, Ruon?
No, I'm not feeling great, and I just not
Perhaps
following.
you should fix that soon.
Ikaros puts an arm around and patting his shoulder now, like, yeah, not feeling good. I definitely didn't just elbow him.
I will leave you all to mingle. Good night. And he walks off.
See you later.
You just see, you see Killian just watching him go, like, no. Dad,
Dad, don't leave me with these guys. These kids are weird.
you said they like me.
Dad, I want to go home. Can you come pick me up?
So is this also normal that like you would get a new person on a Vena team, or do we not know enough about that?
You wouldn't know about that much. That much would kind of like stick to within Vena team. Like that wouldn't be public information.
Okay. I'm still looking at him a little weird and sus. Okay. I kind of like close my hand and I have like my gauntlet so it goes.
You all look wonderful, well dressed. And he has a glass in his hand and he's just kind of like tink, 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 tink. This will be the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
You also dressed very nice. Have you been to a ball before?
Yes, last year. I graduated the previous last year, actually.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
This is my first ball, so I'm excited.
Well, I think you should enjoy it. It's always a good time. And he just kind of seems, again, still kind of uncomfortable. He just shifts a little bit.
Eimira's standing right next to him
He
now.
relaxes a tiny bit. Oh, God. Oh.
Meanwhile, as they're talking, I just kind of like curl my lip a little bit. I'm like, ugh, and I just go walk to the drink table. I'm not being very amiable right now. Sorry.
That's exactly it. That is not the first time that gift has been sent in
Nor
reference to
will it be the
Eimira.
last.
Totally. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you must be Eimira. Pleasure to meet you. And he holds his hand out.
She curtsies.
He stands there for a second and then like curls his hand in or his fingers into like
They're like, oh yeah, cool.
She looks strong.
Yes.
I don't have my movers anymore.
Move.
You
Eimira.
have to do that on your
Eimira.
own.
Do what?
Move into the room.
Oh, I don't have very much. Just a small
Honestly, I
bag.
think getting rid of all of the other stuff might take the longest. Ruhan, what should we do with all the toys? And she's gonna go follow Ruhan.
Toys? So she walks away.
Toy.
Vega walks up to you, Killian, and he says, "Yeah, that's about as normal as they get."
Wonderful.
It's not that bad.
And you are?
Name's Vega. Put her there, and he holds out a hand.
He takes it.
Strong handshake. I'm gonna like fuck up your hand so you can see how strong I am.
You guys can like feel like a wave of energy
Masculinity.
from the slap of the hands together.
Oh god.
And I also just look at Eimira. She's asking me this question. I assume she repeats it as she approaches, since I was like a decent distance away.
She's actually gonna be a little quiet and just stand next to you for a second, contemplating
drinks.
what this means, and also being a little off put by the wave of masculine energy coming from that direction.
Have to get out of the blast zone.
Yeah.
That would knock her
Mel's
over.
still standing there
Seismic
like,
shock
Man,
Fascinating display.
I don't know why they keep sending us the goody two shoes, but I don't think I can handle this anymore. And I just take a big drink of it.
Do they serve alcohol here, or is it like Bridgerton lemonade?
No, it's alcohol.
She'll take some wine too. Sip it.
Kate's face.
Oh.
Kate's face like Mel, like, I can have a drink. Well, I'm going to make a kind of excuse of a pleasure to meet you. Killian, was it?
Yes. Yes, Killian Rafferty. And you are?
Ikaros. No last name currently.
Are you in pain? You sounded
Only
in pain.
Slightly. Only slightly. I think I need a drink. Pardon me.
Yes. Oh, okay.
And I will do a very formal nod and make my way to that drink table.
I'm already pouring extra drinks, and so whenever you walk up and I see you in my with my good eye, I slide one to you, like a glass of wine.
As you walk away, Killian, Vega is left with you still, and
Melody.
as you turn to and Melody,
Melody.
as you turn away from Ikaros, you turn back to him, and he's eating a hot dog, and he says, "Yeah, best I found is you just gotta chase them. They just keep walking away. You gotta let them know you're staying."
Vega, where did you get the hot dog this time?
If I told you, would you be upset?
You can't keep him in your formal dress wear.
I'm gonna.
Disgusting.
Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can find someone to dance with. Remember what I said, Killian? Like glue. And then he walks away.
Okay. He looks
We
over to
didn't
Melody.
didn't go far, to be fair.
And you are?
My name's Melody. It's a pleasure to have you on the team.
Thank you.
He's like, oh, thank Primus, somebody normal.
He takes her hand. It is a pleasure to be here and to serve you in however way I can. And his grip is a little tight because it seems like he's like, I need to hold on to something.
This is exciting.
She's gonna, kind of feeling that, she's actually gonna lean in and give you a hug and pat you on the back.
He is standing very straight, and he just kind of pats her on the back too. Yes, thank you. Very kind.
Would you like another drink?
Yes, another drink would be lovely. I've had a few. They don't seem to be doing much.
Yeah, they only got the communion wine out right now. Sorry.
I have a really strong constitution.
Mel's gonna start heading over to the drinks table.
I already have
He
poured
will
another
follow.
couple for the other two. So as they approach, I turn around and I offer one. I do a real quick glance around. No teachers watching. Give it to Melody.
She's gonna also kind of look around and take it, and then she's gonna take a sip, and she's gonna kind of
strong.
melt. She's gonna melt. She
Yeah.
doesn't care.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
She's
no,
like,
I'm like,
finally.
just in case if you only get a few sips, you're getting a full cup worth of alcohol in that few sips. I got you, baby. Just in case they
Oh,
take it
she's
away.
so happy.
That's a vodka.
So happy.
Yeah.
She
I
doesn't
definitely
care.
I did a little strong for her, but more because
Gotta get
she
it in
deserves
when you can.
yeah, exactly. We're gonna live a little. And I
Killian-
grab the
Killian?
other one and swing it towards Killian. Just
He catches it.
well, I don't let go of it. I don't throw it. So for a second, our hands are locked on this glass.
They touch hands.
Oh.
I let go immediately. I let go so fast.
He wears acrylics.
Killian takes it, and he's, it is quite interesting that they have alcohol at a place where minors are. and he'll just start sipping his.
We're all graduating.
Mil's gonna like side eye him, like, and not say anything. She's just gonna keep sipping.
As you guys are all awkwardly standing and drinking,
We're
another wave of people come in, and you see none other than Nathira and crew. Nathira leading his little posse. Let me get his outfit. Where'd it go?
waiting 2, maybe 3 weeks for this.
It is a black tailored jacket with very structured shoulders, giving it like a very formal Victorian-inspired look. Underneath the jacket is a white lace blouse with intricate detailing around the collar and cuffs. And the blouse is complemented by a very like stark black necktie. He also wears a black ornate corset that cinches the waist into an hourglass figure. The corset itself is adorned with lace and some subtle embellishments, adding a little bit of depth and texture. And the sleeves of the jacket are slightly rolled up, revealing the lace cuffs of the blouse. Let me get this pulled up onto here, if I can ever find it. Why would I be able to find anything?
Charles, you've made me wait for so long.
Here it is. This was the inspiration for it. Obviously, I'm not.
I win.
Why is he wearing like a lesbian fit,
so
man?
good.
He's a lesbian. He was made for me.
Yeah.
My hair
I mean,
is
he could be a
boy.
he could be a he him lesbian. I'm not gonna
let's
stop
get the
him.
les boy rep. Come on.
He walks in. He walks in like hand in his pocket. He looks like really bored to be there. He doesn't want to be there, but he snags a glass off the table and he talks over his shoulder to his friends as he.
I immediately
begins
turned
mingling
back to
around.
Killian, like away from him, and I'm like, "So hey, I'm Ruan."
Oh, yes, pleasure to meet you. Killian. Just kind of like, if you didn't hear that part. So, you're the leader, is that correct?
Yeah, I guess that's what they're saying.
This is what we voted on.
Who? Ah, democracy, a vote. Lovely. So,
Ruan's just
and
kind
you're
of
like-
like sipping and like watching you, but he's definitely like keeping eyes away from that group because he's like, "Fucking Christ, I don't want to deal with this right
can
now."
Killian see what he's trying to look away
Avoid.
from?
Oh yeah, he's obvious about it. He hates.
Oh yeah, you take a look and you like see where he keeps glancing to, and you definitely see this tiefling across the floor.
Is there something? Is it? Oh, do you like him? Is he?
I lean into you, and I'm about the same height as you, just a little shorter, and I'm like,
He backs up a little bit.
I'm like, just like real quiet, like I'm just like, no, I fucking hate him.
Oh. Why?
You'll see. And I lean back and sip my drink.
He also takes like a big swig of his 5th drink.
Oh, honey.
Amira kind of like leans back and forth on her like heels, and she says, "Is there anyone you hate? I can add them to the list."
Hate. He like kind of snorts in his drink a little bit. Hate.
I hate my mother.
No.
A man of God does not hate. No.
Your mother. Well, if you if it's not too forward,
Killian.
you could talk to me about that if you wish.
I don't.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. And he's like, why did she bring it up?
Trying to relate to you. Do you not?
Relatable content.
Do you not hate your mother?
I don't know my mother. I was raised by the church.
Amira doesn't say this, but lucky.
I'm just trying to like make a little bit more of a face again. I'm definitely like even more openly than when we were standing in front of, like man of God himself guy.
Oh, Amira seems to
Man of God himself,
remember
guy.
something, and she
Oh my
points at
goodness.
Ikaros Her family wasn't at the
He
graduation.
looks.
No. My father wasn't available.
Do you also not have a mother?
He pauses for a second. No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, something for you to bond over.
Killian looks at him like,
I
I'm
was-
sorry.
I was raised somewhat in a similar environment. Not quite a church, but close.
like a chapel?
Like a temple?
Like a convent?
Like a
Like a cult?
As he starts like asking, like I just kind of grumble, like, what does that mean?
I have both my parents, and they're pretty fucking cool.
They're pretty cool.
I'm
Vega
I'm with
walks
you.
by.
I'm with you.
I shoulder check him as he's going by.
He spills a little. He's like, God damn, you spilled good wine.
Yeah, well, there's plenty more people.
Well then, Killian, do you dance?
It's been a while, but I am known for some dancing. Yes. Do you?
Nods.
I look between the two of them, like, wait,
Hold on, what happened here?
wait.
Like,
I dropped my like angy face for a minute. I'm excited.
Ikaros hilariously looks super at home in this like opulent thing. He's just like, yeah, all right, let's dance. Not
Sure.
quite that.
Would you like to lead,
informal,
or?
I can take either part, but I shall lead. You said it's been a while.
Oh, now Luca.
Oh,
Oh,
No! Give it a second.
you cut out. I'm sorry.
You're,
Give it a
Killian
second.
killed him.
I think you're good now.
How could
Every
you?
so often. Killian, no. All right. No, he said.
Killian, kill.
You said it's been some time. I can take the lead first.
Of course. After you.
Perfect.
And he holds out his hand.
I'll take the hand.
I'm holding my breath, like,
glide my way onto the dance floor.
Okay.
First dibs,
both of
baby.
you. Both of you make dexterity checks.
Let's see how this goes. Please, dice. Okay, 14.
Not charisma, Charles. Not a.
No, not
been a
charisma.
while.
Please don't make me
Not a-
roll charisma.
Yeah, you guys are by no means are you guys the worst dancers on the floor. It takes you a minute to kind of like warm up and get into the rhythm of the music, but eventually you guys kind of get into a flow. It's not bad. At this point, while you two are dancing, Eimira,
Oh,
you look over
God, what?
and
No, what?
you see Nithara.
What? Charles.
For a moment, you two, he locks eyes with you as you like see him for a
Hey,
moment.
don't look away.
And he starts walking over
Oh,
to
God. Okay.
you. He has a glass of wine in his hand and actually in another, and he looks over to you and he says, "So, Eimira," and he offers you the wine in one of his hands.
She takes it, but she's just not gonna drink it.
dump it on the floor.
But thinking about it.
Do it. Do it.
How are you enjoying this party? Surely it's not the fanciest you've been to.
It's not.
I'm surprised you came. Does not seem like something you'd like to go to.
I don't want to leave my friends behind.
That is commendable. You know, I think we have started off on the wrong foot, you and I. I don't think there's any recovering it with Ruan, but
He's definitely side-eyeing him.
Yeah.
He was watching the dancing like excitedly, and now he's like,
Yeah, this guy's like 2 feet away from me right now. I love it. Did he ask a question? I didn't hear it.
No, he kind of like left it open-ended.
She takes a sip of the wine.
He takes a sip of his and he says, I've heard rumors that things are not going well at the estate.
She laughs. You'd have to be more creative if you want to get dirt on the Hart family.
Dirt? Eimira, I do not seek dirt, I seek camaraderie. I'm in a similar predicament. I do not wish to blackmail you. I'm merely trying to be relatable.
I look at Eimira. She want this conversation? Does she seem like she actually is interested in this conversation?
She doesn't actually know anything about this guy, also doesn't know his name. So,
She's so real for me.
She's like, who are you again?
How exactly do you relate?
I've recently been, well, ostracized by my family. It was, we did not have a meeting of minds, if you will. And so they've cut me off entirely. Despite my performance, which it is fine, I do not perform for them, I perform for myself. But that is neither here nor there. I simply thought that perhaps if anybody would understand, you might.
Is this why he was so upset at graduation?
Perhaps. Eimira nods a little absently. I think at the end of the day, all you need is yourself.
I couldn't agree more. But unfortunately, there are some things in this world that not even the most skilled can fight on their own. So, if not friend to friend, Vena to Vena, I'd like to be able to count on you. If the time should ever come.
I step over to Melody. And I'm like, lean just a little, but I don't hide it. I'm like...
I think your god dog is watching.
Step in before I do.
You do not seem like you would be afraid of him.
Oh, I'm not. In fact, I'm hoping he comes over between you and I. And he takes another sip.
If you keep talking, I'm sure he will.
Well,
I send Melody. I send Melody first. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good.
Go. He's like shoving her.
Which angers me.
To answer
With its existence.
To answer your question, I will reply to any call for aid. Should I have the resources?
I should be happy to hear about it. Oh. And you are Melody, right?
Yeah, I'm Melody. I was gonna see
Melody,
if-
sorry.
Yeah,
It's the accent.
Amira, did you wanna go dance?
And he kind of like raises his eyebrows. He's
Oh,
why
no,
not?
to Amira. Melody said to Amira.
He was like,
No, not to him.
I love him thinking it's her asking him, but it's her asking. I love it.
Melody, yeah. Melody was asking Amira.
Don't mind if I do.
not let me interrupt if you would like to dance.
Sure. What was your name again?
Nithara.
Last name?
Silly.
Do I know that name?
Make a history check.
That's way over here. 15.
15? It's definitely some family of money, but you've known too many.
We'll do research on this later. Yeah, sure. She'll go dance with him. I'm sure she's done plenty of dances before.
No, dance with your girl. Dance with whom matters.
Can I not dance with both? I have two hands.
Yeah, you were asked by your bestie.
Eimira, like, do you
So-
want to come with?
Actually, as she takes Nathira's hand to walk out there, and she holds her hand out for Melody as well.
Menage à trois. Not my first time.
That's for later. At least buy me dinner first.
Melody will accept the hand, but be slightly confused because she's like, "Am I doing what Ruan said to do? I don't know if this is right."
He sees your hesitation. He says, "Do not worry. I do not bite. I'm not going to. I don't know what Ruan puts in your head, but I am not that."
I haven't said a fucking word about what I think he is, but everybody knows what I think he is. What I know he is. So I definitely like when I see them join the ball floor, I like move kind of like around like with my drink to the other side so that I can like watch but not be like behind them, if that makes sense.
Skulk.
Yeah, I'm skulking, but not like I'm not hiding. I'm watching, bitch.
Protective dad mode. You have both of my daughters.
Yeah, like I'm full force, like older brother staring the shit out of this. And also from time to time looking at the other two on my team because I'm curious about how they're dancing. They're like really pretty. So, and then also if Vega managed to find anybody because he did say he was gonna go find someone to dance
Yeah,
with.
who's he dancing with?
He's batting a 0 right now, but he's trying.
That hot dog smells coming
Is he?
back.
Is he?
He did just eat one. He's
Is
like
he-
asks in like hot dog breath.
Wait for the
Oh,
song
he did eat
change,
the hot dog.
boy. Wait for the song change. You'll find somebody
He's
will
like,
come
do
back.
you? What? Sorry, the song's really loud. Are you go here?
Is he near us?
No, he's on the other side of the room.
Oh, okay.
But that does remind me. I need Eimira make a dexterity check with advantage, and Melody make a dexterity check.
18.
20.
20.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Both of you, man, it's a weird kind of flow to this dance with 3 people. At first,
make it work.
you two start dancing. Nathira takes your hand first, Eimira, and he takes you into like a close spin. You're used to these sorts of dances, but he moves with a fluidity you've not seen on the dance floor before. You almost think that he might be a professional dancer.
He's so fine, Charles.
As he's spins you around, he spins himself out of it into your hand, Melody, and he flows between both of you back and forth, occasionally passing you off to one another and dancing around, and then it's like a flow. It's very, very elegant, and it's not something you've actually seen happen before on the dance floor. But
Sorry, but no
it is-
straight man. No.
It is an art
Clearly
form for
not.
sure.
I'm so happy right now.
This is so cool. Yeah.
Meanwhile, sometimes in the middle of the dance, Ruan, he'll take a look at you and just give you like a smirk.
You shake my head a little bit, like I'm not watching for you, and I just keep watching my girls and my boys. They're doing it over there. There's a new one we're seeing. If we're also gauging him,
I
for sure.
desperately need to know if there's like small talk between these two as they're dancing.
Is there any small talk happening?
Ikaros is in it. He's locked in.
You guys learning anything about each other?
I don't know. Do you try and make conversation, Killian? Because Ikaros
Absolutely,
is like,
he's
oh,
so-
thank God, I don't have to talk.
You're quite good at this. I keep seeming to step on your toes. I'm so sorry.
You're doing fine. You're warming up, aren't you?
Yes. And he blushes a little bit at that.
Wait. What color is his blush? Because he's golden, right?
Like orange?
Yeah, he goes a little orange.
Orange.
Little burnt orange.
A little orange. Yeah. A little sunset.
Oh, I love me a sunset lamp.
Yeah, get me a little tequila.
so cute.
Yeah.
Definitely that the drinks he had might be contributing a little bit to this stepping on.
You can't tell
worry
if
about
he
it.
was blushing before or.
Ikaros has apparently made no notice of it, but he also has a mask on, so good luck.
Did you have a good time here, training to become a Vena?
It had its ups and downs. A little fuzzy, I'm afraid, but
Partying too hard?
no, an accident, actually.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
He's trying to like relate, and then
Sorry,
like,
Maxwell's slipping out right now.
love it.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. If I offended, did not mean to.
No offense taken. Simply something that happened.
If you don't mind me asking, what transpired?
That's most of what I don't remember, unfortunately. It was during the graduation mission. I was separated from my team and awoke to my current team.
Oh. Quite interesting.
The cat just licked my foot. Sorry for that. I just made the worst face because all of a sudden my foot.
Oh no!
Stinky.
Okay.
Killian's like, why are you making that face?
My cat licked my foot. Where?
why you look
Brother,
like that?
Awkward. Anyway.
Yeah. He's just like kind of trying to think, what do I say?
Doing
I
amazing,
haven't had to
Sadie.
talk to.
Yeah. Ikaro seems perfectly fine with when the quiet lulls. He's just like, great. I can ride this forever.
You
Well,
were
if
raised
this-
in the church, you said?
Oh, yes. Raised in the church. I actually have a little bit of memory loss myself. Can't remember a certain point as a child on. So I remember being taken in by the church, but before that, fuzzy, as you said.
My apologies as well.
That's all right. I found my home, I believe.
Yes,
I already
the
miss it.
Bless you.
In you as well, of course.
Oh my god!
Amen.
Don't tell me they like gesture.
No. No.
Oh,
Padre, te fiel a tu Espíritu
And
Santo.
you as well. Yeah.
And you as well.
Amen.
Yeah. No. There is no gesturing. Just
May the promises bless you. Wonderful. I think we shall get along just fine.
I agree. I cannot wait to be able to talk with you more. I'm nervous that I started off on the wrong foot with the others.
I think that happens to everyone.
Oh. So it's not just me.
We just suck.
Oh, no. No, I
Caught me on a bad day, man.
Hyper
believe
autism.
I had much the same. I believe with time, perhaps we will both be better.
You feel him like physically relax a little more.
I'm like, oh god.
I was worried. it's been a while since I've had to make new friends. So, most of the time I'm, talking to Primus or talking to the Adjudicator or the kids. I work with the kids a lot. And some of the clergy.
Of course.
That's about it. But I've known them for most of my life. So making friends seems to be a lot harder than I thought it would be.
I believe I can relate. It has been many years since I've had to make nice with someone new.
Scout leader.
Boy Scouts honor.
It's definitely. Let's hope.
Ask him about their cookie sales.
So can you come around later? Like, do you know
Would you
anybody
like some
who's
Thin Mints
still...
for the
Yeah.
Primus?
While they're dancing, by the way, do I see anybody else that I know?
You see a lot of the people who graduated and fought who fought alongside you.
Yeah.
You see the leader of Sapphire Team, the one who was healing all of you in combat. You see Rena. That was her name. You also saw her. You recognize her because you recognize her because of the ceremony when she was awarded.
Oh yeah.
Aside from her, you see a few professors. You don't see your professor that you would like to see.
I'm always
unfortunately.
wondering where you keep him from me.
But yeah, aside from that, nobody out of the usual.
Okay.
Is there anybody you would like to look for?
I mean, Yoko. So I bet you she looks cool.
You do see Yoko. Now that you're looking for her, you do see her.
Yes.
And you see she's actually talking to Vega.
Hell yeah, I go right over. I got enough of that. They're all right. They're doing good. I'm proud of them. If I can, I catch one of their eyes, like either Melody or Eimira's, and I just kind of give them a good thumbs up, like the wrong hand. This one, thumbs up, and then I'm gonna turn around and walk over to my buddies, and I will join in there in their convo.
You come over and Yoko, she looks to you and she says, "Well, it's been a long time since I've seen you. I feel like you've been avoiding me."
I literally looked for you, but there's a lot going on.
I know you couldn't find your way out of a shoebox. It's fine, but I'm glad you're here now.
Thanks.
BFFs,
really appreciate it.
y'all.
Missed you too, Yoko.
She gives you a hug.
I give her a big hug, and I seem to need it.
She says, "So, fill me in. Vega says you got a party member and then lost a party member, then got a party member and then lost a party member.
Yeah,
And I think got another one somewhere in there."
Well, it's a little weird, little like not normal, I think. But
I figured.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I'm worried about him, but like, what can I do? I guess.
Well, and she kind of looks past you for a moment at Killian. If it's that one, I think I approve. She kind of looks him up and down.
He's like High Adjudicator's little right hand kiddo. I don't know.
I mean, you could do worse.
I guess. I mean, it would be fun
could
to
have
see him
him.
like let loose a little and not be like holy boy, but.
Well, I'm
It's
sure after
tired, Yoko.
5 minutes with all of you.
Yeah.
You see, Killian just shivers a little bit.
Yeah, being talked about.
Someone's talking about me.
I don't know. It's just nice to see you. I'm glad that everything went well with your final as well.
Me too. I'm not going to lie, I was scared over there, but we made it through well enough, and once I knew that you were alive, I felt a lot more comfortable. I knew this one was too stupid to die. He says, hey, I'm pretty too.
You are so pretty. But yeah, I mean, one of my teammates saved me. Actually, I almost didn't make it onto the copter again.
Wow. Which one saved you?
Eimira. So
Eimira. Oh, yes. How is she doing? I've heard some news.
what have you heard? Just out of, I don't really talk to people, so.
Well, it's kind of getting around that she's been disowned.
I mean, people talk a lot of shit.
So it's not true?
I'm pretty sure it's true. She's taking it okay, but we'll keep an eye out for her. I think her family is kind of. I don't say it aloud because I don't want to talk shit about the hearts, but he definitely makes a face at her ugh.
Oh, the hearts are particularly undesirable, but they have a lot of money, so I suppose they get away with it. I would be careful though, Ruan. I also heard she blasted another student earlier today.
That sounds ridiculous. She was hanging out with me earlier.
So you were with her all day?
Most of it. I mean, we were kind of hanging. We were recovering. We drank a little yesterday. You know how we do.
Right.
You can ask Vega. He was so tired today, huh? And I give him a.
He looks and says, "I'm still tired, to be honest."
Yeah. See.
Well, of course, both of you. Just
Yoko,
be careful, okay?
Yoko knows I'm lying.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
She's kind of going past. She says, "Right."
I literally can't lie to this person, so it's
Just be careful, okay? I don't want you getting caught in any crossfire. There's a lot going on with the hearts.
I'll be okay. I promise. Take care of myself. Take care of him.
Right.
When I gesture Vega.
Someone has to. And he just he doesn't even say anything because his mouth is full again.
Care for the stamps? And I offer my hand.
And she says, "I would love to." And she takes her hand and he says, "You gotta be fucking kidding me."
Snooze, you lose. Too many dogs, man. I give him a little wink. As I lead this glorious lady onto the floor. And I do my best. She knows me enough that I'm not really gonna be embarrassed if I step on her. She's got hooves. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay. Let's see how we do. I did pretty
Hey.
good. I did a 21.
All right. Yeah, you manage very gracefully to give her a good dance. You all now are on the dance floor, and being the most skilled dancers on the floor, you are all kind of taking up a lot of the room, and you guys are dancing around each other. Nithara, in his typical show-off fashion, is weaving himself between all of you on his way back to his two dance partners.
I ignore him so outright.
I love him.
I do hardcore ignore because also Yoko looks lovely and I'm enjoying this, so very focused on her.
As you guys are dancing the night away, you let go for a little bit. It's nice to kind of just relax and get in the groove and kind of forget about everything for a while.
I pull Vega onto the floor at some point.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
I was
she
just
gonna
really
say-
will.
Somehow
Yeah.
trick him
Yeah.
to dance with Nithara.
We definitely just pull him into the into the group, and whoever grabs his hand goes, and if
He did eventually find someone to dance with as well, though. So he kind of gets in the groove with all of you.
yeah.
And as you are all dancing, you all hear glass break. And you look around, maybe someone dropped a glass and you don't see anything. And then you see something, maybe by the time it hits right at eye level, you see something fall onto the floor. It seems to be a small object, and you look up and you see glass is broken in the ceiling. You look back down, and it starts flashing. You hear Nithara say, "Get out of the way!" And he pushes both of you. He pushes both Eimira and Melody out of the way. He lunges for whatever's in the middle. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
And so, another card has been drawn from the deck of many tales. Thanks for sticking with us through the twists, turns, and moments only the dice could foresee. We couldn't do this without you. If you're enjoying the story, don't forget to join our community on Discord. Check out bonus content and updates on our website, and follow us on our socials to keep the adventure going between episodes.